vids, Zero Andrew back here with another video today. And in today's video, this is my Manly vs West Tigers trial match for this Sunday preview. Look, it's my team, so obviously this is why I'm doing a preview on this trial match I cut over this Sunday. And yeah, look, I'm excited to see Manly play again. Hopefully, you know, they've all had a really good pre-season, all the boys, and hopefully they're all ready to rip in for this trial match and just be mainly an indication to see how they go. I mean, I don't care if we win or lose. It's just a good indication to see what players have, yeah, we'll get an indication of what players deserve to be in the first grade side and what players maybe need a little bit more time out from first grade and just develop in the reserve grade. But, you know, just good to see that the boys get first hit up again for the year. So, let's get into the preview. So I'll start with the West Tigers team because obviously they're the home team. So I'll go for their team quickly. So at fullback, Dane Laurie. The wingers are David Nofaluma and AJ Kapoa. The centres are James Roberts and Joey Leilua. The halves are Jock Madden and Luke Brooks. The props are James Tarmo and Joe Ofahengawi. The hookers Jacob Little. The back rowers are Luke Garner and Luciano Leilua. And lockers Alex Twell. And off the bench, number 14, Tommy Talau. 15, Reese Hoffman. 16, Adam Dewey. 17, Stefano Utoikamanu. And he's their reserves that will also play. 18, Jake Simpkin. 19, Alex Seyfarth. 20, Tuki Simpkins. 21, Michael Cheekham. 22, Kelma Tulagi. 23, Zane Musgrove. 24, Russell Packer. 25, Thomas McCarley, and 26, Tyron Roberts-Davis. So that's the West Tigers teams and reserves right there. So yeah, like all their reserves will play in this game as well as Manly. So all reserves will play. But yeah, look, that's a pretty strong side by the Tigers. I mean, that's their well, most of it, I'd imagine that's their main team. That's like their first grade team almost, I think, because they've got guys like James Roberts and Joseph Leilua. They're expected 2 centres for round 1. And you've got guys like Tarmo and Ofahengawi starting at prop, and you've got Luciano Leilua and Alex Twell, who would also be probably starting round 1, Nofaluma and Dane Laurie at fullback. So, yeah, they've named pretty much their strongest side there, Tigers, maybe apart from Adam Dewey off the bench, but he'll come in and replace Jock Madden, I imagine. But, you know, pretty much named their best side there, the Tigers, so not bad. Now, my team. I'll just get into their team quickly. So, at fullback, Morgan Harper will replace Tom Trbojevic at fullback. The wingers are Christian Tuipulotu and Ruben Garrick. The centres are Brad Parker and Moses Sully. The halves are Josh Schuster and K.O. Weeks. The props are Taniela Paseka and Martin Zapau. The hookers Cade Cust. The back rows are Jack Gazewski and Curtis Sirinen. Locks Morgan Boyle. And off the bench, 14 Savita Funa. 15 Josh Alawai. 16 Sean Kepi and 17 Tofa Foa Sipley. And in the reserves, 18 Andrew Davey. 19 Jack Burt. 20 Ben Trbojevic. 21 Tolu Kula. 22 Zach Sadler. 23 Daniel Alla. 24 Sione Finu. 25 Dylan Smith. 26 Alec Tuitakavaki. 27 Jonah Palota Copper, and 28 Zane Harris. So look, it's not a bad side by Manly. I think that, you know, it'll be interesting to see how Morgan Harper goes replacing Tom Trbojevic at fullback. And then you've got some of the new recruits playing like Christian Tuipulotu, who he signed from the Roosters on a 4-year deal. He's a great young winger with a lot of strength and speed. So Des Hasler's obviously very, very keen on him if he's signing on a 4-year deal. So we'll see how Christian Tuipulotu goes on the wing this weekend. And, you know, you've got guys like Josh Schuster, who will get the first crack at that 5'8" role. We'll see how he goes in that number 6 jersey, Josh Schuster. And then, you know, you've got guys like Jack Gazewski, who's looks like he's replacing Joel Thompson this year in the back row. So we'll see how he goes. And you've got Taniela Paseka starting instead of Josh Alawai. So Paseka will start at prop, and then Josh Alawai will come off the bench. So yeah, a bit of interesting stuff there by Manly. So I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, guys like Cherry Evans, Kieran Foran, Jason Saab, don't want to say his name, but Lachlan fucking Croker, and yeah, look, I think they're all some of the bigger names that have been rested for this weekend. Oh yeah, and Dylan Walker. They're some of the names that have been rested for this weekend. This could mean maybe they've already got a spot in the first grade team, or it could just mean that maybe they just want to get a rest. That's all. But yeah, if you rest guys like if you rest guys like Foran and Cherry Evans, for example, that definitely means they're going to be the first grade team. You don't want to risk them. So fair enough. Manly, not a bad team, I don't reckon. Look, my prediction for this game now. Look, obviously Manly's side doesn't look as experienced and as strong as the West Tigers. I mean, I feel like that maybe our forward pack is a little bit stronger than Tigers in terms of maybe strength and just overall skill. I reckon, in my opinion, be interesting to see how Katie Cuss goes to hooker if he can lock that number 9 spot down. And you know, it's not a bad team by Manly and Tigers. I think both teams aren't too bad, so it should be a good trial. But for this game, though, I will go. This is hard. Look, I'm going to go the Tigers to beat Manly here. I actually think that just because of the experience the Tigers have in the backs, unlike Manly, because Manly don't have much experience in the backs. And, you know, I just think that with all the experience they have and Tigers have many proven players. I mean, Manly have rested all their big names, which is fair enough. So, you know, obviously we aren't the same about Sherry Evans 4 and the Trebojevic brothers, Dylan Walker and all that. So, you know, I feel like we won't get smashed, but I feel like we'll be close. But I feel like Tigers may just get the win, maybe 24 points to 16. And my first try scorer, I reckon Manly will get the first try. I reckon the first try will be through Josh Schuster. I believe Josh Schuster will get a try. I believe he'll get there and get the first try. So that's my preview and tip for the Manly vs Tigers trial match for 2021 on Sunday. Hopefully Manly win, but I just think Tigers, maybe with the experience, maybe with more proven players, I might get the job done. But come on, Manly for this weekend. Go Manly! Anyway, let's wrap that up, and I'll see you for another video later on.